Let's enter into the next sutra. Pratyaksha anumana agamana ahamaha pramanani. Pratyaksha anumana agamaha pramanani. It's a beautiful sutra. It means, here Patanjali is describing more detailed way on each topic. He is describing what is right knowledge separately, what is wrong knowledge, what is imagination, what is sleep, what is memory. He is describing in a very deep way, because people ask, yes Swamiji, we know all these five can lead to suffering or joy. How to use them to lead to joy? How to use them? Here Patanjali is giving you a description about each and every item and how to use them towards joy, towards raising your energy. Please understand, all these five, right knowledge, wrong knowledge, memory, imagination, sleep, can be, all these five can be used to increase your energy and reduce your energy. Either they can bring you miracle powers, extraordinary energies, or they can make you more and more dull, dead, depressed, sober. Imagination can straightaway be used. Now scientists are saying, if you constantly tell your kids, you are dull, you are dull, you are dull, they will become dull. If you are constantly praising them, you are bright, you are bright, you are bright, they will become bright. One beautiful incident in Ramakrishna's life, when his young disciple Vivekananda used to come to him, Ramakrishna will constantly repeat, you are incarnation of Shiva and Vishnu, you are incarnation of Narayana, you are incarnation of God. Disciples used to ask him, the other disciples, what is this? He is a young boy who is going to a college. You are saying he is incarnation of God. How can it be? Ramakrishna says, don't bother about that. Just by my word, he will become. He will achieve that state. He will start living that state. Whoever you strongly believe, whatever they say will mold your personality. Will mold your personality. That is why I always tell people, catch the right guru. He will constantly remind you, you are the ultimate, you are God, you are living in the eternal energy. He will constantly remind you about your original state. There are two states in you. One is your original state, the divine state. Another one is the cloud which covers you. If you catch the right guru, he will constantly tell you, you are divine, because he is in the divine state. If you catch the wrong guru, he will constantly tell you, you are covered by cloud, because he is covered by cloud. He is in the state of cloudy state. So catch the right person. Catching the right guru almost does 80% of your job. I can't say 80, I think 90%. No, not even 90, 100%. If you catch the right guru, and if he also catches you, work is done. That's all. Now nothing else is needed. You need only one thing, hammock, and lie down. Swing in your hammock, you are on your way to enlightenment. Swing your way to enlightenment. If you catch the right guru and he also catches you, work is done. Because he will constantly kindle your right imagination. He will constantly make you understand the right truth. Understand? Working on imagination and all, you don't need separate time. There are two kinds of teachings. One, teaching you, you are a beggar. Beg every day, only then you can become millionaire. But have you ever seen A person begging penny by penny, dollar by dollar, becoming billionaire or millionaire? No. It can never happen, because what he makes every day he has to spend for his survival. So this is one kind of practice, sadhana. Wrong imagination. Using the imagination to create more and more bondage. But instead, the other side, the right guru, he teaches, you are already enlightened. Nothing else needs to be done. The moment this thought is strongly put inside a person, he starts behaving like that. He starts living like that. He starts experiencing that courage. He starts experiencing the confidence. Even one or two hurdles which comes, he handles them with that confidence, with that courage, with that brightness, with that knowledge, with that energy, with that enthusiasm, and he lives enlightened. I am not interested in teaching you first wrong concept that you are a beggar. Then second wrong concept, you have to beg, only then you can become millionaire. No. Already you are millionaire. Not only millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, and what not. All you need is remember it, reclaim it, live. Remembering, reclaiming, living is all you need. So you are complete. Here, Patanjali is expressing beautifully. First, he is talking about right knowledge. Understand what is right knowledge. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agamaha. It's a beautiful word. Pramanani, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agamaha, Pramanani means perception through senses, conclusions arrived at through that cognition. The words of an enlightened master are the three ways to gain correct knowledge. Direct perception, inference, and competent evidence constitute right knowledge. It's very difficult to translate these Sanskrit words like agama, pramana. That is why I am using a book which has 12 translations. And I have my own translation. See, each master has translated this aphorism from his understanding. So he has compiled 12 translations which can really give the complete or a comprehensive idea about how the sutras are perceived, understood. So I have my own translation. Apart from that, I refer all these 12 translations. So that whichever suits or whichever is more close to the original sutra, I am trying to use that translation. Perception through senses, conclusion arrived at through the cognition, words of an enlightened master are the three ways to gain correct knowledge. Perception through senses, please understand, it means your senses should be pure and fresh, not the perverted senses. If your senses are tired, overworked, overwhelmed, it cannot give you the right perception. If your senses are tired, the moment somebody enters the room, you will feel he is going to fight with you. If you are tired, you will always be expecting enemies. If you are alive, fresh, even your enemies will look like challenges for you. They won't look like enemies. You will feel, it's life, let's live. If you are tired, if you are feeling dull, Even your friend will look like enemy. When he enters, oh God, I have to talk to him. I have to entertain him. He will not leave me. He will be inquiring, how am I? What am I doing? Oh, no, no, no. If somebody takes him away, it will be very nice. If you are tired, even your friend will look like an enemy. He'll say, oh God, how to get rid of him. With a fresh, alive, pure senses, whatever is grasped, that itself can be proof. The three things to measure whether something is truth, right knowledge or not. First, through senses, sensory perceptions. Second, conclusions arrived at through that cognition, through that senses. When you perceive through senses, you analyze the data inside you and come to the conclusion. That is what we call cognition. Receiving the information, processing it, coming to conclusion, taking a decision. That cognition can be the scale whether what you have is the right knowledge or the wrong knowledge. That cognition can also be the scale for pramana, proof of right knowledge. For example, if you are seeing me here, seeing is one proof, and receiving this information, internally coming to the conclusion, yes, I know him, I have heard him, I have experienced him. That is also source of right knowledge. The third important thing, very powerful thing, I think this is an important point. He says, Patanjali says, the words of an enlightened master is the third source of correct knowledge. Means, all the words of an enlightened master, whether you perceive it with your senses or not, whether you cognize it through your mind or not, it's the right knowledge. I can say the whole tradition of Guru Sishya Parampara, the master-disciple relationship, is built on this one sutra. It says, the words of an enlightened master is the way to gain correct knowledge. The words which comes out of him is a straight, complete, correct knowledge. The modern day men, they can understand the perception through senses is right knowledge. They can understand the conclusion arrived at through the cognition is right knowledge, but they can't understand the words of an enlightened master is a source of right knowledge. They always demand proof. He may say, but we need proof. But please understand, all the traditions which accepted words of an enlightened master is a source of the right knowledge, lived ecstatically, radiated enlightenment. So here Patanjali says, the words of an enlightened master is a way to gain correct knowledge. Means he is saying, relax. Till you experience, respect his words, go with it. It will become your experience. The only difference between atheists and theists are this word. Perception through senses, conclusion arrived at through the cognition. These two both agree. Atheists and theists. But the third statement, third source, the words of an enlightened master is accepted only by the people who are interested in experience, in the truth. If your heart believes this third statement, words of an enlightened master is the way for right knowledge, there is a possibility for you to be guided. There is a possibility for you to reach the truth. There is a possibility for you to experience the higher consciousness. But without that, if you believe only these two, the perception through senses and conclusion arrived at through the cognition, then you are in dilemma. Dilemma is the ultimate punishment given to people. Now, whenever people are not interested in listening to me, all I do is just give them freedom. That's the ultimate punishment. They will die just by dilemma. What to do, what to do, what to do. See, when you have freedom without maturity, without enlightenment, that is the ultimate suffering. Because you do not know what to do. You will be oscillating. Either you will be postponing decision making, or any decision you make, you will be repenting. You know only two spaces, postponing or repenting. You will continue to postpone because of fear of taking decision. Or if you have taken decision, you will continue to repent that you have taken wrong decision. Any decision it may be. This side or that side, you will be repenting. So without enlightenment, freedom is the ultimate punishment. Very rarely, very few intelligent people have the respect for this third statement. The words of an enlightened master are the three ways to gain correct knowledge. Understand. Remember this one truth. The words of an enlightened master is the way to gain the right knowledge. This one sutra is enough. You will have straight right knowledge about the purpose of your life, about everything. What to do, what needs to be done, what is the ultimate. Everything can be gained just with this one truth, the words of an enlightened master. Perception through senses, conclusion arrived at through the cognition, and the words of an enlightened master are the three ways to the right knowledge. Understand this one truth. Respect for enlightened master's words will straightaway lead you to enlightenment. Because constantly he is reminding you, you are enlightened. I bless you all to achieve and radiate the enlightenment.